Water is the soul of man. We've been drawn by its power and majesty since time began. To stand at the edge of the sea, to sense the ebb and flow of the tides, is as close to the eternal as any earthly life can be. In our veins is the same percentage of salt that exists in the ocean. We are made of water and can't live without it. This deep-seated instinct leads us to those special places by the sea, the destinations we long for when we need to retreat, revitalize, and recharge both body and soul. When, as it's been so well said, we want a sea change. Consider for a moment some of the world's most desirable destinations: Malibu, Monaco, Tahiti, the Seychelles. What do they have in common? The ocean. Closer to home, what are the places Australians prize most highly? Port Douglas, the Reef, Whitsundays, Noosa, Mooloolaba, Surfers Paradise, Byron Bay. The simple truth is, we all have an unquenchable affinity with the water. And it's not just us. These are dream destinations for the millions of international tourists who visit the world's largest island every year, indulging their passion for the private luxury of an oceanfront getaway. As the demand for accommodation expands, increasing every year, so the properties that meet this demand increase in value. And something else to consider: no one's making any more oceans. It's an indisputable fact that the highest prices paid for residential property are for those on water. And as the growth in these prices continues, it's clear that property on water, property on the beach, property within ocean environs is the property to own. So you can see why Juniper has as its philosophy premium resorts in exotic locations. This is what we focus on: the development of resorts proven to offer astute investors the perfect balance. A balance between owning a highly sought-after waterfront property offering excellent capital gain potential and fulfilling the desire for that special place where you rediscover yourself and those who are all important to you. Yes, there are other investments. Yes, you should have a balanced portfolio. Yet we at Juniper believe something more than a share portfolio is needed to achieve all your dreams. No, you don't have to pay cash to buy a premium resort property, and very few of our clients do. They listen to advice from professionally qualified property finance and tax experts on how to structure their existing assets and income to secure a tax-effective investment. But what you may not have considered is that the true worth of an income-producing residential property is its capital gain potential. The key fact is, tax-effective gearing is available to all residential investment properties. Capital gain is not. Again, this is why Juniper focuses on developing resorts in irreplaceable locations. Consider the price of apartments in the playgrounds of the famous. Then look at the cost of a night's accommodation. Premium property commands premium overnight rates, and as Australia's resort destinations continue to ride higher on the world stage, Juniper's collection of resorts already enjoy similar status. Limited supply and high demand are the hallmarks for capital gain. That's Juniper's forte, and exactly what Juniper Resorts provide. Ask your consultant to show you what our commitment to unparalleled position, architectural brilliance, construction excellence, and optimum quality management achieves in commanding the highest potential in the capital gain stakes. Now, in some of Australia's most exotic locations, we showcase premium resorts with the ocean as their soul. In the tropics, Sea Temple, Port Douglas. Sea Temple, Palm Cove. Sea Temple, Cairns Beach. Sea Temple, Radical Bay. On the golf course at Port Douglas, the Residences. On the Sunshine Coast, Sea Resort and Spa. Oceans, Mooloolaba. Sirocco. On the Gold Coast, Waterline at Broadbeach. Cabell Avenue, Surfers Paradise. And the ultimate beachfront retreat, Sands on Byron. During these past few minutes, you've shared our fresh perspective on world-class properties in the most desirable destinations. It will be time well spent if you now let us show you how you can invest in paradise by acquiring your own premium resort residence in one of our exotic locations. Juniper. Premium resorts in exotic locations.